Hello students, parents, and guardians. Welcome to the online physical education course. In today's tutorial, I will be going over the three components of the physical education class: the online website, Google Classroom, as well as the activity tracker. To begin, the three components of the class consist of 1. Completing each of the assignments within the 6 modules. 2. Attending 3 mandatory face-to-face dates. And 3. Completing the activity tracker. Once those 3 components are complete, your student will successfully complete the course. Next, the online physical education website. As you can see, I have the website up here. And if you look towards the left of the screen, you can see the different menu options. I'm going to be going through each of these options over the next few minutes. First is Contacts. Under Contacts is all of the contact information for each of the teachers that teach a section of the online physical education course this summer. Also note here that we do have a guideline. We typically respond to emails with anywhere between 24 to 48 hours. We may respond even sooner, but please allow us that time. If we don't respond within that 48 hours, please try contacting us a second time. If that does not avail, you are welcome to contact Mr. Dunbar, the Associate Principal. And if you have any technology-related questions, you are welcome to contact Mr. Wright. Next is Google Classroom. This is where you can find your Google Classroom code, and I'll be coming back to this page in a little bit to show you how to join Google Classroom. Next is the mandatory meeting times. You can note here, this provides when those mandatory meeting times are. You have already signed up for the time that you plan on attending, so please make sure that you do attend at that time. And you can also note here, it indicates where the meeting takes place. So the first and the last meeting typically takes place in the North Gymnasium, and the second meeting takes place in the weight room. If you need a map of the high school and aren't familiar with it, you are welcome to go to the Muskego Norway Schools website, and they have a map on their homepage. The next menu item is Modules. This is where you're going to be finding your assignments, as well as videos and any other information that you need for that particular week. Please keep in mind, assignments are due each week, each Sunday by 11:59 p.m. If an assignment is late, it is an automatic reduction of 1 point. So you can see here, I'm in Module 1 currently. And as you scroll down, you can see all of the assignments. And towards the bottom of the page, it provides you a checklist of what needs to be completed for that week. So this is a great place to come to keep you on pace. So for each week, you'll have to come back here and click on the next module. And last but not least is the syllabus. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to read through the syllabus to understand the requirements of the course. So far we have gone through the 3 components of the class and the online website. Next, I'm going to show you how to join Google Classroom. To join Google Classroom, you're going to want to first head into Infinite Campus in order to see what section you are in for the class. Once you know what section you're in, you're going to want to come back to the online physical education website and head to the Google Classroom link. From here, you're going to look for your teacher, the specific section. You're going to copy the code for that section, and I would highly recommend copying. And then you're going to head to your Muskego email, and in the upper right-hand corner, there are 9 little squares that are going to appear. Click on that. You're going to look for the Google Classroom app. If it isn't available, click on More towards the bottom of your screen, and then click on More from G Marketplace. Input Google Classroom, click Enter, and the Google Classroom app will appear. Add that. Once you are done adding that app, head back to your email a second time. Click on the 9 little squares. Click on the Google Classroom app. And then in the upper right-hand corner, click on the plus sign in order to join a class. Click on Join Class. Paste that code and click Join. Once you click Join, the Google Classroom will appear. As you can see, I have 3 here because I teach 3 sections of online classes. So once you have a class added, you can click on the title of the class and you can see what's available in there. So at this point, this is where you can find your assignments. Once the teacher adds an assignment, it automatically is sent to you. And this is also where you will be submitting your assignments every Sunday by 11:59 p.m. Assignments are worth 4 points each. And again, if an assignment is late, it's an automatic reduction of 1 point. So please make sure that you're staying on pace, looking at those modules every week. If you do that, you'll be very successful in the class. The last component of the class, which I stated I would go over, is the activity tracker. So you can find the activity tracker on the home website under Module 1. You can either find it on the home page or you can find it in Module 1. It will automatically prompt you to make a copy, so please make a copy. That is your copy to keep and to track your minutes throughout the summer. So I'm just going to read through the directions here. So over the course of the 6 weeks, you will need to accumulate a total of 2,700 minutes. This is broken down even farther here. 450 minutes a week. If you engage in physical activities 7 days a week, that's about 64 minutes a day. 5 days a week is 90 minutes a day, or 3 days a week is 150 minutes a day. Next, 150 of the minutes each and every week will need to come from an approved list. Now you can find that approved list both on the website in each of the modules, or you can find it within this activity tracker, which I'll show you in a few minutes. So again, 150 minutes out of the 450 have to come from that approved list. If you have an activity that you think fits in that list, you are welcome to connect with your teacher to see if they will approve that for you. For each of the days that you engage in physical activity, you will need to include the name of the activity, the number of minutes, the component of activity, the heart rate, and a personal reflection. Also on Module 1 or Week 1, there will be a video that goes over the 5 components of fitness that I've highlighted here. And I also have a few pictures here of how to calculate and record your heart rate. So after reading through all those directions, you can head to Week 1, and you can do that. If you look at the bottom, you can see there's Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, etc. on your activity tracker as well. So you can see at the top is the approved list. Once you kind of hover over, a link will appear. You can open that. And here is the approved list for week 1. This list does approve from week to week, so please make sure to open and take a look at it. And then you're going to go down here as you start completing activity minutes. So let's just say, for example, walking. So I walked today for a total of 60 minutes. This is cardio respiratory. My heart rate was, let's say, 120. And then I'm going to also add a personal reflection. Now, some things to note here. Please do not include any labels after the minutes. If you include labels, this tracker at the top, which I'm currently highlighting, will not keep track of the minutes. So just if you have 150 minutes, you're just going to put 150 minutes. If you have 30, you're just going to put 30. If you have 45, you're just going to put 45. And you can see I've set this up so it adds it up automatically at the top for you, which is really cool. So at the end of each week, you're going to indicate your weekly total. So again, you need 450 minutes a week. 150 minutes of those minutes come from the approved list. And please don't forget the personal reflection piece. That personal reflection piece can consist of a short written summary of at least 2 sentences. It can consist of a video or a clip of the activity that you engaged in that day, or it can consist of a picture. For each week, the same items are expected. The only difference is when you go to week 6, I'm looking for a total of your overall minutes. So this total should be 2,700 minutes or more. So if you do engage in more physical activities throughout the week, awesome, kudos to you. You are welcome to include any physical activities on the activity tracker. Again, just keep in mind 150 of those minutes have to come from the approved activity list. With that in mind, today we went over the 3 components of the course: the online physical education website, Google Classroom, as well as the activity tracker. If you have any further questions or concerns, please reach out to your teacher and they're more than happy to help. I hope everyone has a fantastic summer, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.